Next page on 102, we're going to actually do the same thing, but now we're going to subtract. So we've still got like denominators, but we're going to subtract. And this negative sign in the middle, I don't know why they have this example, because it's not really a good example of what we're going to do, but obviously this would look like this. 5 minus 3 is 2 over 14, which simplifies to 1 over 7. But when you're dealing with binomials here, you need to think of this second fraction that's being subtracted you're subtracting each one of these terms. So the easiest way, I think, to do that also is to put parentheses around the numerator being subtracted, so the binomial or trinomial being subtracted, and get rid of the parentheses that you put around by distributing this -1, and then combine your like terms in the numerator and denominator and do just what we did on page 101. So this is what it looks like. Single fraction bar, common denominator. 3x minus 4, that's all fine. This is a subtraction problem, so I am going to consider this x minus 2 with parentheses around it. And so I am subtracting the ghostly 1 to the x minus 2. So in reality, we are changing the sign of the x, and we are changing the sign of the next term. We are distributing this guy. So that becomes 3x minus 4 minus 1x plus 2, all over our original denominator. So now we clean this up, and we get 2x minus 2 over 7x minus 7. Factor out, I'll go this way, factor out a 2 in the numerator, and you get x minus 1. Factor out a 7 in the denominator, and you get x minus 1. And of course, those terms will cancel, and your final answer is going to be 2 over 7. Second example, again, common denominator, so we can just write it down. Numerator of the first one, write it down. And then this negative sign is going to change both of these signs. If you want to write the parentheses and do it in 2 steps, it would look like this. Distribute. -1 times positive 3m is negative 3m. -1 times positive 5 is negative 5. Okay, now we're going to write this in standard form. I'm going to get these powers in descending order. M squared minus 3m, and a plus 5 minus 5 opposites, they add to 0, and I'm not even going to write that down. M squared minus m, factor out an m in the numerator, and we get m minus 3, factor out an m in the denominator, and you have m minus 1. The m's will cancel, and your answer ends up being m minus 3 over m minus 1. We'll run through the next 2 examples. They work pretty much the same way. 3c plus 12, common denominator. 5c minus 12. And then if you've begun to see the pattern, when you see the negative sign here, both of these signs change. So 2c is positive here, he becomes negative. 9 is positive here, he becomes negative. That's distributing the -1. Clean it up, 5c minus 2c, collect your like terms. Looks like this. And now we can go do some factoring. So 3c minus 7, 3c plus 4, those cancel, and c minus 7 over c plus 4 is the answer. One more we'll do here. This one you've got a trinomial you're going to end up factoring, so it's a little bit different. Common denominator, distribute the -1, and you get minus 5a minus 1. Now we're going to collect our like terms in the numerator, and you have 1a minus 5a is minus 4a, and minus 13, that's a 13, not a b, plus 13 minus 1, sorry, is plus 12. In the denominator, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to write this factored. I'm going to use the AC method, the quick AC method, what multiplies to -6 and subtracts to -1, and it would be a minus 3, a plus 2. Hope you get good at this quickly, because this is the nucleus of algebra. So you're going to use this factoring AC method kind of stuff for forevermore. So start looking to see if you can kind of do it quickly in your head. Numerator, what can I take out? -4. I see that leading negative. I'm the coefficient. I'm going to take out the negative, and I'm going to end up with a minus 3. And cancel the terms that will cancel, the factors that will cancel, and I'm left with -4 over a plus 2, and that pretty much takes care of page 202. See you, I think, one more video maybe in this round.